Good morning. My name is Mrs. Huey, and I will be your teacher this semester. I am so excited to be your teacher and to be teaching personal finance. I think you will really love it. Our enrollment is slowly increasing. I think it's taken everybody a little bit longer to get in the class because of the new enrollment procedures. But those of you that are here, I wanted to kind of go ahead and give you some basic instructions on the course and how to get started. Now you see that once you have done the take May 90 on your test, then you'll go and you'll read your news item. And there's a recording that I've done and kind of a welcome back that gives you some basic instructions right here. There also, if you'll notice on the right-hand side of the page, there is your weekly assignments. Every week on Sunday night, I will put your assignments for the next week, and you'll know exactly what you need to do. Here is the basic pacing guide that you can also look at. I will be posting a copy of a pacing guide that you can print off, and you can kind of check off when you finish the items, and I will be doing that in a couple of days. So once you've read your news item and the teacher introduction and reviewed the pacing guide, then you'll go to the content and look at the syllabus, and you will do the student introduction discussion and the student information sheet. Once you've done those, then you'll be ready to get started in the course and the actual things that will be graded in the course. So just make sure you read the news items each day, because sometimes I'll give you instructions on how to do the assignments or basic information you might need to know. So once you get to your introduction and information sheet done, then your first thing is going to be in Unit 1. So you'll go to your content and click on 1.01 Decision Making Process. And when you do that, it will show you the first assignment for the first unit, and it'll tell you what to do. And your first assignment is listed here in this discussion, and it's 1.101 recent purchase discussion. And it's pretty simple. You just have to think about what your last purchase was over $50. What were your choices and what you were going to spend the $50 for? How did you decide what to spend it for? And do you think you made it a wise decision, and were you happy with the decision? And how did you get the money? And you need to write this in a paragraph form, not just answer the questions. Write it in a short paragraph and then respond to 2 students. Be sure you always read your directions. So that will be your first assignment. Your next assignment is going to be the 1.01 decisions, and that is going to be your first one in your Dropbox. And if this will look like this, and you'll complete the worksheet. And what you're going to be doing is and a lot of students always have trouble with this one. It says list 3 important decisions you're trying to make. Select one of these decisions and use this worksheet to work through it. Be sure to write in complete sentences. So what you're going to do in Part A is you're going to think about 3 decisions you're trying to make. It may be something like, I'm trying to decide whether to join the band, and I'm trying to decide whether to get a job. There may be 3 different decisions that you're trying to make, and you list those here. When you get to Part B, you're going to take one of those decisions, not all 3, just one, and you're going to go through the decision-making process. If it's deciding whether to join the band, then your problem would be, I want to try to decide whether I want to join the band or not. And then you're going to gather information. For instance, one of the possible alternatives and information might be, if I joined the band, I wouldn't be able to get a part-time job. And you just keep doing those alternatives. And then what would happen if you did do that? And then which one would be the best alternative for you? So go through that decision-making process, and then you will be able to understand what to do and finish the assignment. So just remember that you're going to choose one of those decisions for Part B, not all 3. And the last part of this assignment for this week is a quiz, and you'll go to your quizzes and you'll click on the first quiz. Now keep in mind that when you get ready to do your assignments. They all have to be done in order. So once you complete one, the next one will open. So once you complete that student information sheet, you should see that 1.01 recent purchases, and you will do that and submit it. And then you will, once you submit that, then the next one would become available. So keep in mind that there always should be done in order, and you will see the order on your home page. You always can look right here and see, okay, this is recent purchase discussion is first, then 1.01 decisions is second, and then your quiz. So that's what needs to be done this week. Now, just because the 3 assignments are this week doesn't mean you can't go on and do other assignments. You can work at your own pace. So look at the pacing guide, and I'll try to post the specific assignments in the pacing guide for you today, tomorrow, or Friday. So if you have any questions, you can always ask your facilitator or just email me and I'll be glad to help you. So work hard this week and do your best to complete all the assignments. Welcome to our class.